Thank you, Anusha, for that introduction. I do have a big heart, but it takes a big heart to recognize another big heart. So thanks a lot for that. Now, 10 months back, Gopi spoke to me also. He asked me, can you be the conference co-chair? I said, I didn't ask him why not. I asked him, what took you so long? But thanks for getting in, because I wouldn't have had the opportunity to work with such a wonderful team. When they asked me to give a vote of thanks, I said, vote of thanks? I mean, haven't we had enough voting for 2 days? Vote of thanks, really? Don't cheer, I've hidden a note here. It's now going to be called the note of thanks. Now, I'm going to be careful with this note of thanks, because the note says, be careful who you give your gratitude to, because they need to be deserving. But when you give gratitude, give it in such a way that the person receiving it is inspired to serve again, to hear those two words, thank you. Now, yeah. You guys are too generous, thank you. Now, I'm not sure if I can do that, if I can be living up to the work they've put in, but I will promise you I will speak from my heart, and that is all I'll try to do. Now, when I try to recognize the people who've done what they've done, I'm quickly taken back to the table topics contest. The title said, there is nothing to fear but fear itself. And while running this conference, we had one fear: what would people say? Because people sometimes tend to not like certain things. But then we realized they don't come here and rant about their problems, but they come here and say that because they expect more from us. We want to give them a conference, well, to quote from the movie Batman, we want to give them a conference that they do not need, but the conference that they deserve. And that is all we were trying to accomplish. Thank you. Now, first up, I would like to acknowledge the MCs that you saw today, without whom the event wouldn't have been possible. If you take a look at every MC, the first thing that I would like to bring to your attention was, I think yesterday we were 20 minutes ahead of schedule. Today we're like, I think 20 minutes behind. Overall, we are on time. So if the conference starts and ends on time, it's because of these MCs, how smoothly they operated it. And a big thanks to all of you. However, one small note. Each of these MCs had to travel from a long distance. All these MCs who took stage have jobs, families, and troubles just like us. But when they came here, they were chirpy, happy, and the reason for you to smile. No matter what was going on in their life, they made you smile. For such people, a big thank you to all our MCs. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Thank you, audience. I'll wrap this up really quickly. Moving on to my conference partners, Chair Gopi, Co-Chair Anusha. I think everything Anusha said, I completely agree. I was a listening board. We were for 10 months, I felt we were practically engaged. Now we're divorced, but it's okay. We did bounce off a lot of ideas. We supported each other, and that's all that matters. I think I found a true friend in you. So thanks a lot for being there. Thanks a lot, Anusha Alva. Gopi, yes. Thank you. Gopi, you might have forgotten to call us when the committee recognitions happen. But how can I forget you? You tortured me so much. Every time Gopi would call me and ask, Pranab, can you do this? Yes. And Gopi and I have a lot of fights. We've had a lot of fights about the conference. But let me tell you, I do not regret a single fight. I don't know if he does. But here's the thing. Every time we fought, it wasn't because of our egos. We were fighting to create an experience for you guys. We would fight over what would make this conference great. And those are fights you want to have. If you're not struggling, you're not improving. So thanks a lot, Gopi, for pushing each other. You've been a great conference chair. Let's give it up for Gopinath, please. I want to fiddle around with the lights, if somebody could take care of the lights. To the audience members, this conference wouldn't have been possible without you. And I'm seriously, because you guys paid for it. Don't laugh, even I did. Now, as we turn these lights off, I would request you to pull your cell phones off and switch your torch lights on. Now, this is for all that we've been through. The rooms might be dark, but our hearts are not. I love this. I wish you guys could see this. We'll send you pictures. Could we get the lights, please? Okay. That was just because you guys were falling asleep. That was called audience engagement. Ladies and gentlemen, when I look back at this conference, there are many things that we've done. There are many things that we've felt. However, I would like to state, the one thing that would stay with me is all of you guys. I wouldn't want to thank you for being here, but I would like to thank you for making me feel special. Over the last 2 to 3 days, every time I've met people like you, I've had people, young people from college, come up to me and say, "Sir, you spoke really well." Thank you. I had people who had experienced Toastmasters walk up to me and said, "Man, I love your energy." Thank you. I had women walk up to me and say, "Pranab, you're really good looking." And if you haven't said that, there's still time. Thank you. I would like to measure this contest in those moments for me, in those moments of happiness. Thanks a lot to each and every member of the audience. Because of you, this event is special. I practiced the speech 2 days back, and the hall was empty. Let me tell you, the soul was missing from the room. Thank you for bringing in the soul. Thanks a lot for each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to hold your applause for a minute. In my signature style, I would like to recognize the international speech contestants in accordance to this conference. Now, when I look at this conference coming to an end, it kind of reminds me of a Ruffles lace packet. I look at it and ask, I wish there was more. But then I say, do you remember how we sat in the I Love Toastmasters and had a good time? Do you remember last night when people from 7 different clubs, 3 different divisions, got into an impromptu singing contest and just enjoyed themselves? We absolutely butchered the songs, but we enjoyed ourselves. Now, those are the moments I would like to cherish, the intangibles. We did break a lot of barriers. We broke an egg. We broke some glasses. We broke a few hearts. But we made up for it with our smiles. How? Because I don't ask you to speak up. Your smiles spoke for themselves. And every time I would get a call from Gopi asking if he can work, I would say, definitely. Why not? Now, I would like to ask ourselves, is this our passion? No, this is not my passion, buddy. This is not my interest. This is not my hobby. This is not something that I would like to do. But if you ask me, Pranab, would you ever be the conference co-chair again? I would say a heck yeah. Now, as I close, I would like to say all of us working here, you saw the volunteers, you saw us all put in the effort. We are all human beings. We would have made mistakes. You might have felt bad. But these are imperfections. And if you're looking for a model of imperfection, if you're looking for a model of imperfection, blame me. But even this model of imperfection needs to be accepted. Thanks a lot for accepting me and making it own. So until we meet again, for one last time, this is your conference co-chair, Pranab saying, adios.
Like